Take notes. Royal fans. Laud Monaco's royal family member Beatrice's Netflix show but mock Meg as Queen of Victims. Recently, Beatrice Borromeo Casiroghi, a member of the Monaco royal family and a Dior ambassador with her husband Pierre, is releasing an interesting Netflix documentary while Sussex, ex-royals of Britain, are grappling with fear that Netflix will turn the couple into a joke because there's a high chance that Netflix is now desperate to follow Spotify out the door and sever their former $100 million deal with the Sussexes when it expires in 2025. Many royal fans, after hearing the news, poke fun at Sussex right away when they applaud Beatrice. Beatrice is an elegant and beautiful journalist and former model. Pierre, the son of Princess Caroline, is very handsome. They don't have to pull desperate stunts to get top-tier brand deals. Excellent. Her docuseries is about a royal who unified a country and gave it an identity and sense of pride. Prior to that, northern parts of Italy such as Lombardy were under dominion by the Austro-Hungarian Empire, if I remember my sissy history. Meghan's media projects are destructive. Negative labels as they related to her take on the Commonwealth as being racist, etc. let this woman wander anywhere near a camera or microphone, and then she badmouths others. Due to Meghan's years-long epic fails, so many of us thought it was impossible to wear unwrinkled couture clothes that fit properly, have a gorgeous royal husband, and make an interesting documentary that people want to watch. It can be done. The docuseries, developed and directed by Beatrice Borromeo Casiroghi, will arrive on Netflix on July 4. In 3 episodes it retraces the story of the last heir to the throne of Italy, Vittorio Emanuele of Savoy. The work will focus on 1978, the year in which the prince was accused and then acquitted of the murder of a German boy named Dirk Hamer. The work will focus on 1978, the year in which the prince was accused and then acquitted of the murder of a German boy named Dirk Hamer. A prince in exile, a supermodel and a shot in the dark are some of the details that the mini-series will try to explain. Beatrice Borromeo Casiroghi developed and directed the series with her film production company Astria Films. She also co-produced the docuseries with MD Films. The prince will aim to shed light on that crime through the testimonies of the victim's sister and the exiled royal family involved in the case. The judicial affair linked to the murder of the young Dirk Hamer is the fulcrum of the docuseries. However, the work also aims to offer a more intimate story of Vittorio Emanuele of Savoy. The prince then reconstructs his tormented relationship with his family, his love story with Marina Doria, the scandals, the years of work in Iran and much more, in order to draw a fresco as complete as possible on the character titled. The miniseries includes new and exclusive interviews with Prince Vittorio Emanuele, unpublished contributions and precious testimonies from journalists, members of the Savoy family and the Hamer family, including Emanuele Filiberto, Marina di Savoia and Birgit Hamer. There will be the first statements of the witnesses present that night in Cavallo, Corsica. The prince also wants to talk about the impact that the actions of previous generations can have on subsequent ones, analyzing their consequences and repercussions. The series starts from the 1946 referendum which transformed Italy into a republic, thus shattering the identity of the young prince, who was forced into exile when he was a child. On the other hand, according to Dan Wootton, Taylor Swift's brutal rejection of Meghan's plea to appear on her podcast proves stars want proximity to real royals, not the bitter Sussexes. A written rebuke from Taylor Swift can be a bitter pill with grave consequences to one's reputation. Just ask her famous ex-boyfriends John Mayer, Joe Jonas, and Harry Styles. But in the case of Meghan Markle, it's somewhat ironic that it's the lack of a note from the undisputed Queen of American entertainment that was enough to represent the end of the Queen of Victimhood's Hollywood dream. It has emerged, via an excoriating expose into the Sussexes' failed business career in the Wall Street Journal, that Meghan had penned a personal letter, no doubt in calligraphy, asking Taylor to appear on her soon-to-flop podcast Archetypes. The pop megastar declined, but, significantly, not via a personal note back to the desperate Duchess. Nope, The rejection came from a representative, as if Taylor was turning down just another interview with one of the countless TV shows, podcasts or tabloid newspapers who make bids on a regular basis. Since Spotify's $20 million deal with Harry and Meghan came to an end last week, we have learned just how ill-equipped the couple were for a real job that required hard graft, imagination and strong working relationships. That's why I'm told Harry and his wife will be dropped by Netflix next. And his wife will
in the fire of a city with our shares. What about a children no matter length? With the one breathing dimension. For the freedom ready with you and me, oh. With a ride up on the side, oh, we deserve us a kind. In the fire, oh, we know we live in your eyes. Together it's all about beyond every border. For the freedom and the flame, for the ears, I'll be oh, we there, oh, the shadow, yeah. Whoa, I'll tell us all to be alright, yeah. Whoa, we there, the shadow, right, and the break, yeah. You and over water in your eyes. Thought I'd try a storm in native freeway, riding out our destinies in the day. With the realize more we can't fear. For the freedom shiver, soaring up there with the reading. I'm modified with the really stick. I'm modified with a ride up on the side, oh, we deserve us a kind. In the fire, oh, we know we live in your eyes. Together it's all about beyond every border.
Take notes. Royal fans. Laud Monaco's royal family member Beatrice's Netflix show but mock Meghan as Queen of Victims. Recently, Beatrice Casiroghi, a member of the Monaco royal family and a Dior ambassador with her husband Pierre, is releasing an interesting Netflix documentary while Sussex, ex-royals of Britain, are grappling with fear that Netflix will turn the couple into a joke because there's a high chance that Netflix is now desperate to follow Spotify out the door and sever